car, brum, 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 relatively vibes and comes. How we do the job and how it gets done. Brum, 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 brum.
Yo, back once again, people, with So You Got Bars. It's been a fucking minute, ain't it? I don't know how well this recording's gonna go. It's just so I can get some content up to you because I've missed it. I'm literally recording myself through my phone, and that's where the audio is going to come from as well, because as you can see, I'm still not home. I don't know if this is going to be a permanent fixture or what. I did put up that I was having a few troubles. That still is the case, but we are at least talking, so who knows where it's going to go. But I still remain away from my family at the moment, so I'm trying to disappoint myself somewhat so I can remain focused on the task and goal of changing myself and becoming a better person. I think that's what it all entails, really. But nevertheless, I apologise if it ain't up to par as it usually is. As I say, I'm recording off my phone and my brother's laptop, so we'll see what we can do. But without further ado, it's fucking NF. He's done a tune called Time. I have listened to a little snippet of it. Don't worry, I ain't going to start sobbing about it. But let's get into it, see what it's all about, people. NF, Time.
Even if we both break down tonight, and you say you hate me, and we go to bed angry, I know everything will be alright. I'll be here waiting, I promise I'm changing.
And there was me at the beginning saying change and become a better person. And this is obviously what, I don't know whether it's a relationship. There's obviously been some arguments, and he's saying it don't matter. No matter if we go to bed angry, I'm still going to be here waiting. And that's ultimately what relationships are all about. They're not ever easy when you have been together as long as I have with my partner, let's say 9 years, and you've got children and that. It's not always rosy. You have got to work at it. Sometimes going to different places, having a bit of space and working on your own self, you can possibly come back stronger. So let's see what happens. But I think that's what that guy's saying. He's just saying, look, no matter if we argue, I'll be here waiting. I'm changing. And this, to me, like I always say, NF beats a cinematic. This seems a lot more mellowed. I did say you're probably going to see a softer side of him, but he's still going to be releasing that emotion. He never talks or never raps about anything that I don't think he ain't experienced in life. So this could be part of his own problems and own things that have happened, and he's putting it again into a piece of art that can be taken on board by other people, and they can put it into their own lives. So that's what I like about NF. You know what I mean? And he holds a note as well. There's NF singing again. Let's get into it, see what he's saying.
Here waiting, I promise I'm changing. I just need A little time to show you I'm worth it. I know that I can be a difficult person. I'm a stress case, drive you up the wall when I'm working. Actually, I'm probably worse when I'm not. You don't deserve it, make you nervous cause you know I'ma break soon. Every time I do, I say something that hurts you. Acting like I'm gone, but we both in the same room. I don't like to be wrong, which I know you relate to.
Acting like I'm gone, but I'm still in the same room. Anyone, I don't know, that's gone through difficult situations in life where, I don't know, you go inside yourself to think, you know, them dark places. People with depression, anxiety will know. But when you've argued, when you're in that difficult place, you do go inside yourself, and there could be a crowd of people in that room, but it still feels like you're the only one. You know what I mean? He says, I know I'm a difficult person. I know you're always worried because I'm going to break soon. You know what I mean? As I said, he's talking about things that he's experienced. NF's one of the best at putting that down on paper for you to relate to, I'm telling you.
Gone, but we both in the same room. I don't like to be wrong, which I know you relate to. And I know I make you feel like you're at the end of your road. That's when I look at you and tell you I'll be better alone. Just the pride talking, isn't it? Cause both of us know I'm the definition of wreck. If you look into my soul, comes out to my...
I'm the definition of what? He says, I know, that's my pride talking, but I think you'll be better off alone. You know what I mean? You know when you're in that bad place and you're hurting someone. Is it better to give them that space, that time alone? Or is it selfish staying with them just because you want to be with them? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Sometimes I think it is better to just man up and go, you know what? Let's go our separate ways so you become a better person. I love you that much.
That's when I look at you and tell you I'll be better alone. Just the pride talking, isn't it? Cause both of us know I'm the definition of wreck. If you look into my soul, come...
I'm the definition of wreck. If you look into my soul. He's an emotional wreck, is that what he's trying to say? I'm the definition of wreck when you look into my soul. We know NF has got some deep emotions, so...
You and tell you I'll be better alone. Just the pride talking, isn't it? Cause both of us know I'm the definition of wreck. If you look into my soul, comes out the most when I feel I'm in a vulnerable place. Made a lot of mistakes, I wish I knew how to erase. When I'm afraid, might get distant and I push you away. But no matter the case, I'ma do whatever it takes. Even if both break down.
This is like one of them tracks that it's mad that it's like the first one I've done since all this stuff's happened. But this initially started with me being told I need space, and I didn't handle it well, I will tell you that. Literally, I think I've got a misshaped knuckle, a bruised fucking head. I did do a lot of stupid shit, and I was very emotional. But now I think I've come to that realisation that, yeah, if space is what people want, then you've just got to suck it up and give it to them. So no matter what it takes, like he said, no matter what it takes, I'll be here and I'll do it. And that's what it's all about. 50-50, give and take. As I say, relationships take a lot of time and effort.
Do whatever it takes, even if both break down tonight. And you say you hate me, and we go to bed angry. I know everything will be alright. I'll be here waiting, I promise I'm changing. I just need time. before I bought.
And you know what I mean? No matter what kind of music he does always portray that emotion and connects to his audience. But I feel this track, more so than any that I've heard of his, it's definitely got a more commercial sense. You know what I mean? It could go into the charts, especially with that in chorus then, like, you know what I mean? Had your head going, even though it's an emotional, sad track. It's more commercial, it's more selling. This is going to go to a wider audience. So NF is now branching out and he's becoming that artist that everyone always knew he would be. Damn. The guy's on fire.
Yeah, way before I bought you the ring, we were fighting back and forth like you were wearing a thing. Two passionate people not afraid to say what they think. Lead a passionate conversation when it's hard to agree. You know me well, sitting on the edge of my seat, looking at life, overanalyzing everything. Always depressed, trying to find a better version of me. Searching for something I know's probably right in front of my feet. Stubborn.
It was only last night that I was saying to someone, I'm here overanalyzing stuff. I've been told a set of things by a person and I'm questioning them in my head, but I ain't got the answers and it's confusing me and frustrating me. Sometimes it's better to just clear your mind and focus, because sometimes you ain't got the answers and it's stupid overanalyzing it, because you are just going to get depressed and anxious and worried and whatnot. Just wait, see what the situation entails and how it unfolds. NF, man, what you do this shit to me for?
Trying to find a better version of me. Searching for something I know's probably right in front of my feet. Stubborn as me, maybe not, but you're close to it. Got a lot of issues, I'm trying to work through them. Going to therapy for you, something that's worth doing. When I know you've been there for me through all of my worst moments, and I know it hurts knowing that I carry this weight on my chest, making it difficult for me to open up and connect. A lot of regrets.
I know it's difficult with that weight on my chest, finding it hard to open up and get this stuff out. You know what I mean? Normally you hear the phrase, I've got the weight of the world on my shoulders. Him, I've got a heavy weight on my chest. It's hard to open up. Saying thank you for being there through all of my times. Like, I'm going to therapy now to try and work on it so I can ultimately be there for you. I'm sorry for all the hardships I've put on you. You know what I mean? NF, man. Jesus. The guy connects in a way that's unreal, like. He's a fucking animal, I'm telling you now.
For me to open up and connect, a lot of regrets. I apologize for all of the stress. That's not what I meant to do. You know I love you to death, even if both break down tonight. And you say you hate me, and we go to bed angry. I know everything will be alright. I'll be here waiting. I promise I'm changing. I just need time.
And you saw throughout that video, he was talking about the hardships of the relationship, and look, I'll be here for you. I've got the time. But it was ultimately rewinding on itself back to the beginning to show what they had. Unquestionably, a track that's going to go far for NF. I'm glad he's done it. I'm glad I'm back. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, people. Hit me up, comment down below. Tell me what it's like to be back. Hashtag barbarians for life. Peace.
Excuse me, it's all about brum, 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 relatively vibes and comes. How to do the job and how it gets done. Brum, 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 brum.